Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing well, right? Happy Saturday. And I just want to get on here and just say God bless you. I understand we live in a time where things can be extremely stressful, especially with the cost of living. I mean, it is insane. Like, I actually ran into my son's best friend's mom, and we were talking about a neighborhood that we used to live in, and it was in the suburbs, and how the rent was only $436 a month, and that included water. And then we had lived in like a second neighborhood, and we didn't plan this, it was just kind of coincidence. And how, you know, it was so much affordable and all these things. So I just wanted to get on here and just say God bless you. Stay encouraged, and this economy, right? Please do not be afraid to tell people no. You know, when you get on an airplane, they tell you put your mask on first, because sometimes we'll go through a Job season, right? And I've been there, and I went through my Job season, and I just remember like loving Jesus and still being Christian, but also like questioning him respectfully, you know, because it is God, so I didn't want to be disrespectful, but I had some concern, you know, and I was just talking to him like, God, like, why this, why that? And sometimes when God revealed to me, he said two things. The first thing he said was, sometimes we go through things to give us empathy, right? Because it's different from somebody giving advice or just allowing you to vent and having like a genuine conversation, because they're sharing your vulnerability because they genuinely care and they know how you feel, right? So even though you wouldn't wish it on anybody, but sometimes it is comforting to say, okay, I get it, right? Kind of like, I believe the last video I made, like where I was actually talking, it was the LA fires, right? And if you are new to my channel, this video might not make as much sense, but for those of you who are familiar with my channel and you saw the video how I talked about a family member, how unfortunately I lost a family member to a fire, and 93% of their body, you know, and because of technology and his best friend being an earth angel, he went to the hospital, this amazing hospital, and, you know, the whole family gathered around and prayed over him, and we were able to say our goodbyes. So, you know, when I made the video about the LA fire, it was from a place of empathy because I understand, right? And also, unfortunately, my son's best friend's mom I ran into, you know, we had a slumlord, right? And that might explain one of the reasons why the rent was so cheap, but it was affordable, right? And the measurements were nice. So, but they had switched managements, and the new management was a slumlord. So I ended up literally losing everything. Like, I woke up one day, my whole house was covered in mold because they had treated it with bleach just to move a new tenant in, which was me and my son. And if you don't continue to treat mold, it will just keep growing and spiral out of control. And so me and my son had to do an emergency move this several years ago, and we literally left with the clothes on our back. Like, I had to buy everything new. So when I'm talking to God respectfully, right, because it is Jesus, I said, you know, why are you allowing all this stuff to happen? Like, and so sometimes it's to give us empathy, because people need support, people need to bond, people need to feel love, people need to know you care. And then also it's to show you fake people around you, right? Because there are a lot of users, a lot of takers, and sometimes you can't, it's not always revealed to you, right? Like, it could take you years to figure out that someone is shady. So I just want to get on here, and I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're having a great weekend. Jesus Christ loves you. He wants the best for you. Please get to know him for yourself, because I know all the time we hear that there's a lot of fake prophets, and there is, right? But we're not supposed to put our faith and trust into these prophets, into these pastors. You know, maybe they do have a way to translate the Bible to give us a better understanding, but things are interpreted better when we read it for ourselves, right? When we get a relationship with Jesus ourselves, because he's like our best friend. And when we know what we know, no one can come and lie on him, because the devil knows the Bible too. I mean, Judas sat at the table, you know what I mean? So Jesus Christ loves you. He wants the best for you. His love for you is unconditional. So God bless you. My name is Nicole. I'm your relationship coach and your motivational speaker. And I really hope and pray that you be blessed, because Jesus wants the best for you. And he loves you, right? God bless. Bye.